What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Jay Natisse, and I am back with another part of my segment titled In My Real Life. And it's just a chill day. It's a Thursday night. I just got home from work. I'm sipping on a little bit of this, little something. Again, if you hear my dog chewing his bone, I apologize. But in this part of In My Real Life, this is about my recent stay at the Red Roof Inn. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we recently went to New Jersey. We drove to New Jersey, and a drive from Houston to New Jersey is, if you're going straight through, is like 24 hours. Ain't nobody going straight through, and on top of that, I can't really see that well at night driving. If I have to do it, I do it, but like long distance highways, I got astigmatism, the lights, so it just wasn't gonna happen. So we was like, all right, cool, we'll find some place, to stay for the night. So my man is he's looking for hotels to stay the night, and he's like, I'm not trying to spend a crazy amount of money, which of course I'm cool. I'm totally cool with. I'm like, we on a budget, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, all right, so our first leg, we gonna do, the bulk of the trip, the first leg. So we went from Houston to Charlotte, which is about 16 hours, something like that. So we're like, all right, cool, we gonna stay at Charlotte tonight. So he's looking, and like, for the night, they're asking ridiculous prices, like $150, like crazy prices. So he finds the Red Roof Inn. So I'm like, cool, I've heard about the Red Roof Inn, but I ain't know about the Red Roof Inn. So I was just like, whatever, like, it's cheap and all that stuff. Like, again, we just need somewhere to lay our heads, somewhere to lay my head, somewhere to lay my head. So, okay, sorry, my bad. So, whatever. So we get there, and I'm like, okay, whatever, it's cool. The hotel was very outdated. You could tell they're trying to get in the middle of like renovations and all that stuff. But have you ever stayed at like an apartment or whatever, and it needs to be updated, but they just paint over things to make it look okay? That's what it was giving. That's what it was giving, okay? It was hardwood floors, and it was just, I don't know. It just wasn't, and I'm not bougie. I am not bougie at all, but I was just like, okay. Again, we get to the room, whatever, it's cool, king size bed. We check for bed bugs because anyway, it doesn't have to be a cheap motel. It could be the Ritz-Carlton or whatever. Bed bugs ain't got no discrimination, and I'm not trying to deal with that. So of course we check for bed bugs. I have my little Lysol wipes. I'm wiping things down, all that stuff, because that's just what you do when you get to a hotel or motel. And the motel was definitely giving like, you could pay by the hour, if you know what I'm saying. Like, if you know about what these married men be doing, or women be doing on their lunch break at work. So I was just like, it is what it is. Let's try to get and we had the dog with us. So the dog was with us. That's why we drove, because, we wasn't trying to board him and all that stuff. That's expensive. So even the dog was like, poor dog. And then my dog, he, his nails are kind of long because, first of all, he doesn't like to get his nails cut. And he is, he's a little late on his grooming, and trying to get his nails cut is a hassle. So, so his nails are type long, and he can't really grip like the floor. If it's like hardwood, he can't really grip it. So he'll be like sliding or whatever. So he just was like, so he steps on it. He's just like, and I'm like, Jackson, it's okay. So whatever, we get to bed. My boyfriend, he falls dead asleep because, it's a long drive, and he's starting to drive in the morning. So he goes right to sleep. Me and Jackson was like, I barely slept. I was just like, oh my God. Because on top of that, again, the bed was really comfortable. So shout out to y'all. The bed was really, really comfortable. But it was just one of those, like, the walls were super thin, so you could hear everything, you know. And it was, and it seemed like a little, you know, go to the club and get, you know, go to the hotel if you get too drunk or whatever and like sleep there. So people's all loud. You can hear doors slamming and all that stuff. And it was just interesting. But we got up the next morning and continued our trip. And that was pretty much it. So y'all, have y'all ever stayed at a Red Roof Inn or any like cheap hotel, motel, not the Holiday Inn? Let me know, drop down in the comments your experiences, and I will see y'all on the next video. Later. So yeah, y'all, this was the room. Again, not a terrible room, just old, you know. Here's my dog. He stayed there. I did not sit on that couch. Nobody sat on that couch. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Again, not a terrible room. My man said the fridge was dirty, but we were just there for the night.